waiting for you to come in and connect with us. Luciana Denise, and we are going to talk today about the butterfly exercises and the different bits. I also have a special guest for you today, my friend Lila. She's going to join us and she's also going to learn about the different bits and the butterfly exercises. I guess you are all very curious to know about the horse Astaro, which I rode without a bit. Remember him? Before I had this idea to take the snaffle or the bit out of his mouth, I used to ride him in a normal snaffle. He was a lovely horse to ride. He had a good rideability. But as I told you last week, if you remember that you were connected with us in our live in Brazil last week, today we are live in Germany for you, he had a problem on his nook. So there was the idea of the vet that we take the pressure out of his nook to get his mouth and his head and to get him more comfortable. That's why we try this bit. And in the past, I used to ride another horse called Iluga, and she also had no bit in her mouth. So it doesn't mean that if you have no bit on your mouth that your horse has a happy mouth and you are a happy rider and the horse is happy. The best thing is to find the best combination for your horse and your way of riding. So I prepared some things for you today before we go in our exercise in Brazil trying different bits, is to show you something about my horse Dover. Dover was really one of my first horses which I rode in with a simple snaffle. Can you see that? Just a normal nose bun. And then I did my first shows like that. I keep riding, I kept riding like this. And then I realized that it was not perfect, although we won some good classes with that. I decided to use a flash nose band, but close his mouth. And from then on, we kept changing a little bit until one time I rode it in the gag, in the elevator, which we also showed to you last week. So there was many weeks of really trying to find the right beat, which one I'm gonna really have the best feeling. And then I got to the road championship and we found a simple snaffle again, but with a Hanoverian nose band, which was also good for him. And with this beat, we ended jumping the Road Championship in 2006, which I changed my nationality to Portugal. And from that time on, from that really show, I kept this beat for his whole life. So you see, in the beginning sometimes you have to change the beats and try to do something differently. You see, you always have to do something better, but sometimes it's just simple. If you see, I went from a normal beat, normal snaffle, to a different nose band and then change the nose band and try to stay simple. That's what we are trying to do. So what are we going to do today? We're gonna do different beats with the butterfly exercises, which we are going to learn today how to ride the horse with the heart butterfly. So, I'm going to show you the things what we have to think about the different beats. We have a happy mouse, we have a happy horse, and then we have a happy rider. Remember from last week what the vets told you, and also the dentist, when the horse has a happy mouse, he feels better. We ride the horse better on the mouse and we have a good connection, which it's our goal to have a good connection with the horse. So having a good connection, we can have less beat and have the horses lighter in our hands. And then we have to understand our horse and see what he really needs. Then, to have a good tension, not too much, not too less, to find a good balance between your mouth, the mouth of the horse, hands and your hands, and the reins. So it's, you know, it's like we spoke in My Way masterclasses, is to be one with your horse. Try to know your horse, understand your horse, find a good connection with your horse. And then you have all this, we have the exercises which we are going to train today with different things. The butterfly, the heart butterfly. I call the heart butterfly because we are going to have here, I call the middle, the core of the butterfly, which is the heart. And from then on, we're going to make some exercises with Luciana in Brazil. Luli, I would like to welcome you in Brazil and show to us how to ride the heart butterfly with a simple snaffle. So, can you connect with us in Brazil? Are we getting connected with you? Can you all see both of us? We're just having some technical problems here, but we are getting there. Tinha uma câmerazinha aqui embaixo. Aqui. Yes. Are we connecting with Luli in Brazil? Yes. Hi, Luli. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Are you ready to ride the heart butterfly and to show our fans the way how you choose to ride the heart butterfly with a simple snaffle? Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I have the pessoa bit today.
Great. So you decided
and the pelon.
Great. You're gonna have the pessoa bit and the pelon. So we're gonna use
Yes.
two different bits, and you're gonna tell us how is your feeling by riding the heart butterfly, which you're gonna start your first course by the wings on the top, go back on them, and then you're gonna cross the middle line, which is 18 meters. And the challenge today of this exercise is to do 4, 5, and 6 strides, and also in the time when you change the bit to do 6, 5, and 4. This is going to be your challenge today. This distance to ride your horse with different speeds, with different strides. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Are you ready? Because then you're going to keep going to the other side of the wings, and then you're going to make a break here. Take a deep breath. Let your horse breathe, and you as well. Think about your course and do all the way around the whole course, changing the distance here in the middle. Right?
Okay.
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 Let's gonna see. I'm gonna watch you ride. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, you can ask us and then we can keep answering to you. Yes, Luli is riding, she said, in a pessoa beat. And she is jumping over cavaletes, the heart butterfly exercise, which you can also see here. You can see she did the 2 turns on the top here. And then she's gonna go the whole way around in the middle. Now she's going the whole way around. Now she's gonna take the middle. Yes, she took the middle line. And now she's gonna go to the other side of the butterflies. As you can see there, she was not really straight on the cavaletti. So on these exercises, it's very important that you keep your horse straight and try always to land from one lead to the other. So if you jump left, you land on the right. Now she's gonna make a break and she's gonna let her horse just breathe. How did you feel your horse, Luli?
It was okay. She was really nice. With this bit at in the interval, she's nice balance. Okay, sometimes in front of the fence, she hanging a little bit at the turn. Sometimes a little bit stiff, but I felt okay.
I'd like to ask you for the next time, try to keep your horse more in the middle of the fence. Try to keep him really like straight and land in one lead to the other. So just really like make the 8 on the flow. And remember now you're gonna do the line in the middle with 2 different strides, and it's gonna be very interesting to see it. So keep going. We're gonna see you now riding again. So as you can see, maybe we don't have a super better connection in Brazil. So just let me know when she's back. Is she already riding?
She left.
We're gonna try to connect again. Why is she still not there? She got it, so try to connect again.
No connection.
Anyway, the goal for this exercise was what she did now, the heart butterfly, doing the 2 wings, coming in the middle. She did the 4 strides here. And what I asked her to do now is to do the other way around and then do the 5 strides, so it's going to be a bit shorter, and then the 6. See you then. Yeah. So we are just trying to connect.
Hi,
Yeah.
Luciana. I have a problem with my phone. It was too warm.
Don't worry. Just don't worry. Keep doing your second course now and show us the way. We're going to watch it.
Okay.
So now she's countering her horse. She's going to start from the right. On the cavalettis. So as you can see now, she's starting the same course, but from the other way around. Like she, the other way she did it in the beginning is also to train the horse rideability, but also your mental, your concentration. So you keep doing the whole exercise all the way around and then 2 times the middle line. That's what she's doing now. Now she's going in the middle line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, she did 5 strides, quite calm, looks very concentrated and also very balanced. Now she's going to do the wings on the top, which she started her other course, and then go back to the middle. It looks like the connection is not super good. So we see when she's back. And I could see some of your questions. So why to do 3 different strides here on the 18 meters? because it's a way of training and to feel the beat and to feel your connection with the horse. You can do that also with pose on the floor, and then we just ride at 18 meters with 4 long strides, with 5 normal strides, or 6 a bit shorter. It's a really nice exercise combined to the hard butterfly exercises. It's great to feel your beat, to feel if the horse is feeling well and you're having a good connection. Are we back with Luli? No? So we are not really back. I'm sorry for this connection. We're gonna try one more time to connect with them in Brazil, because it would be really interesting that she would change the beat now and do the same course with another beat. So, if you excuse us for a while, we're just going to try to connect. Are we back with you live? Are you with us? Also in Brazil. Hi, Luli. I'm from Germany. Hi, everyone in Brazil, all around the world. Are we together? So are we connected already with our course? So I guess we are connected now in Brazil again. It looks like the connection is difficult. Sim. So Luli, are we with us there? No? It's just because everyone is trying to connect with us. So if it's not connecting, let's gonna start now playing a little bit around with the hard butterfly and the different courses, what it can offer to us. And then after, we're going to show you how Luli's gonna ride the second horse with the pellet. And she's gonna tell us later live. So, what do you wanna know about the hard butterfly? That it's a great exercise to train jump offs. And that's what is coming to you in my next My Way masterclasses, the third series of the masterclasses, which I'm gonna really train and show to you how to ride jump offs, which means that with the hard butterfly, you can also do different angles, not only changing beats and trying to ride a beat. Oh, I guess Luli's back with us. Hi, Luli.
Hi.
So, can you try to ride your course now with the pellet?
Yes, I'm ready.
That's great. Try, we're gonna watch you. And then you tell us what you think about it.
Yeah, Luciana, should I do the same course with 4 strides and 5 and 6?
Exactly. Important is for you to feel the difference when you change the beat, because the solo beat maybe brings the horse a bit more close here. The pattern, you have the connection maybe more distributed in the mouth of the horse. Try to tell us if you feel any difference when you change the beats. That would be really interesting for us to know. The same exercise with a different beat.
Okay.
So let's gonna see what Luli's gonna do now. So she is going to do, it means when she says the same exercise, she's gonna do the same course what she did before, jumping the butterfly exercise in the middle line with 4, and then going to the other side and finishing the butterfly. And she's going to take a deep breath, and then she's going to go all the way around. And then she's going to try that with a different beat to see if she can do the 4, 5, and 6 strikes differently. Is she already starting there? Let's going to see. If you see any difference on her horse. Now she's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see when you do the 4 strikes on 18 meters, it's a little bit long. So you could see that she was riding her horse forwards. Could you see that? She was going forward. She got a forward distance on the 4th stride, which is important when you have different strides on the same distance. So now she's going on the wings of the butterfly. Just doing a little break. I always think it's very important to do a break and take a deep breath. You and the horse to get concentrated again, to plan the next course. And like this, you can also take the breathing breaks during the course, which is really important, especially when you come to the end of the course, when you and your horse are already a little bit excited, and then you forget to breathe, and then comes the mistake. Sometimes, as many times coming out of this serenity. We need power and serenity at the same time when we are riding. You should already start riding? So can you start riding the second course?
Yes.
Great. And then we talk about your feelings on both courses. So now remember, she's going to start the second course all the way around, and then she's going to cross 2 times what we didn't see on our first time because the connection was bad. She's going to cross 3 times the middle line, 1 going up and then 2 more times. Now she starts on the wings. She did a short turn now to the cavaletti. Could you see that? Just to feel her horse. And then she's going all the way around to get the middle line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. You could see that the 5 strikes was more comfortable for her than the 4 strikes, which she had to go much more forward. Now she gets the horse back in a good rideability. Yes, doing the turns. It's a great exercise to train rideabilities, to train and to teach your horse to land on the right lead. Okay, now she kept left, left. Is also important to tell your horse what you want to do. The horse did very well. And now she goes in the middle line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, the last strike got a little bit short. And I'm curious to know what she's going to say about that, because I asked her to add 1 more stride. And we're going to see what she's going to tell us. How was her feeling when she finished? So she must do 1 more turn. Hi, Luli. So how was your feeling now?
Now it's much better, on my opinion, because I had a lot more contact with her. She was more, she liked more the beat, and then it's much more comfortable, and then I could ride better. I could put the distance I want and make the turns a little bit more comfortable, and was better. Even if the last line, I was sleeping a little bit, and my 6 strikes was really quite too short.
Exactly. I said the 4 strikes were really nice. Your forwards, your turns were very good. The 5 strides were perfect. I have to say you rode perfect, and I could see you're doing really well, the turns, landing on the right beat. And then I just said, oh, the last line, which you rode the sixth stride got us through a little bit close. So you could rebalance that a little bit before, that you don't have to do the last strides too short. So I would ask you just to do one more time the last line with 6 strides, please.
To let you know.
And then you can train that at home with your horse. When you don't do well, then you keep going until you have a good feeling. So as you said that the 6 strides were not perfect, just do again. And then you can do the turns again, and you keep going until you finish with a good feeling. This is important. Are you still there with us?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, do one more time the last line with 6 tries for you to finish with a good feeling, please.
Okay, sorry. And do again the 6 strides and try to
just
finish.
One more time the middle one.
To finish with a good
Yes,
feeling.
and then you can finish with a good feeling.
Okay.
So just do one more time the last line, 6 strides,
Okay.
all 6 strides the same, and then you finish with a good feeling. You can take one more of the wings and then finish, and then stop your horse and care and say thank you.
Okay.
Should we stop?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're gonna see what she's going to do. Hi Lala, how are you doing? Are you learning with us? One to do the wing to start. Now she goes all the way around to do one more time the 6 stride. So let's see. We're gonna count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. That was much better now. Could you see that there was much more in the flow? So I would like to invite you to train that at home, to ride with the horse, train the rideability, try different bits. And when you learn to ride the basics, the really basic, riding without stirrups, connecting with yourself, being one with your horse, try to watch the My Way masterclasses, the fundamentals part, because you learn all the basics of the flat work, dressage, riding without stirrups, getting a good balance. And then everything after is going to be much easier. Is Luli there? How was your feeling now, Luli?
That was good, yes, much better. It's more easy to make the 6 strides on Phelan.
Yes, sometimes you just have to think before, because we know it's short, that we already plan our 6 strides before. Anyway, thank you so much to being together with us here, and we could all learn together with you in Brazil, Luciana in Brazil, Luciana in Germany. Thank you so much for everyone watching it. And anyway, be happy, your rider is happy, the horse is happy, having everything in good balance. And I wish you all a good day. Goodbye.